SmackDown Live kinda lost to Monday Night Raw. Kinda. This wasn't the night I had in mind for Team Blue. Tomorrow is a new day, but something is going to have to change come Tuesday #Survivor Series. We must fix SmackDown Live. Then what the f was that? That was probably the weirdest SmackDown episode I have ever seen. Co-besties my ass. And yes, I know I haven't uploaded my Survivor Series, Raw and SmackDown reviews. You guys are right, I'm the internet explorer of the wrestling community. Goodbye 2012, hello 2013. Me making that joke just proves my point. I'm always late. That's the joke. Laugh. But when it comes to Survivor Series, Raw and SmackDown, I will talk about few things in this video. But before we start the video, if you wanna help me out, make sure to click that notification button, and there's always that like button you can smash because you know what they say.
If it's not brash, then it's absolute trash. Happy Thanksgiving.
Welcome to the greatest wrestling show in WWE history. Welcome to Greatness of Wrestling. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't feeling very good, but the most important thing is the Divas Champion is back, bitches. Well, the most important thing after Sean's View Entertainment coming back to YouTube.
You mean to tell me that you really thought that it was the beginning of the end? When it was really the end of the beginning. Sean's View hits it fast all night long.
Big fan, call me. And the first thing I want to talk about is The Miz. So you probably noticed that The Miz is acting very weird right now. So he acts like a babyface, he's sucking up to Shane McMahon, but at the same time, it kinda feels like he's being sarcastic. It looks very unrealistic. Turns out he wasn't acting, he really is a babyface. I'm gonna let you know my opinion on The Miz's current gimmick later, but first I want to show you some footage on what happened after SmackDown Live, a dark match between Daniel Bryan and The Miz, and in this video The Miz acted like a babyface. So after SmackDown Live we got a dark match between The Miz and Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan tried to stop WWE Universe from doing the yes chant. The Miz on the other hand encouraged the WWE fans to do it.
Every single one of you idiots, don't stop chanting yes. I am leaving right now. Yes, 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 yes.
Daniel Bryan, like a typical heel, refuses to wrestle The Miz, but The Miz gets him back into the ring.
You don't deserve to see me at all.
In the middle of the match, Daniel Bryan low blows The Miz and says this.
This piece of garbage that you guys cheered for is gonna get kneed directly in the face.
Then The Miz low blows Daniel Bryan, poses with the WWE Championship and interacts with the fans. And to end the show, The Miz thanked the WWE Universe.
My entire career in WWE, I don't think I've ever had this amazing of a reaction. Yeah. Staples Center, and you have been awesome! Awesome! Have a safe Thanksgiving, thank you!
So yes, The Miz is a babyface right now, and what we seen in this video was way better than what actually happened on televised SmackDown show. I'm not really a fan of this whole excited Miz gimmick, like being a goofball, being a jackass but a babyface. I'm not really a fan of that. It feels way too much of a comedy gimmick, and I expected him being a little bit more of a badass. I really hope that we're getting the Miz versus Daniel Bryan rivalry again, because right now this rivalry would have the WWE Championship, the most important thing, and then we would have the Miz as a babyface and Daniel Bryan as a heel. So this rivalry right now would be completely different, and you would sympathize with the Miz. Makes things a little bit more interesting. But as of right now, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles rivalry continues, because it was confirmed that we're getting Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at TLC, hopefully a TLC match. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that Daniel Bryan should retain his championship up until WrestleMania, go to WrestleMania as the WWE Champion, maybe even face The Miz, and The Miz would win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania? Do you feel like it's a good idea, or do you think that The Miz couldn't really win the WWE Championship as a babyface? Probably. Another thing I really want to talk about is Ronda Rousey. So at Survivor Series we got an amazing match, one of my favorite women's matches in the WWE, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. The match ended in disqualification because Charlotte attacked her with a kendo stick. And while at least to me this match proved that Ronda Rousey belongs in the WWE, she took a beating, I feel like she deserves to be the women's champion. That's just my opinion. After this match I started to respect her way more than I did before, so I feel like Ronda Rousey looked very good in this match. Turns out people booed her out of the building. But why? And here's the thing, I'm not saying that you should not boo Ronda Rousey under any circumstances. No, a match against Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, these matches were just terrible and she deserved to be booed, I get it. But in my opinion, this match at Survivor Series was amazing, and while I know a lot of people will say, well, it was because of Charlotte Flair, she carried her during the match. And while you do have a point, it takes two people to dance. I don't think Charlotte Flair would have that kind of match with Eva Marie. She wouldn't. Another thing that I really loved about WWE this week is Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio rivalry. First of all, what an RKO. And second of all, he defeated Jeff Hardy. I feel like Rey Mysterio makes the most sense right now, because I really appreciate the fact that WWE are continuing with this Randy Orton gimmick that he wants to defeat every single WWE fan favorite. While Daniel Bryan would make sense as well, right now he is a heel, so Rey Mysterio is the most suitable opponent. And speaking of Daniel Bryan, I loved his promo, I loved his explanations. He said he's going to fight for his dreams, and he did. And I really love this heel turn for one reason. It all makes sense. He has a point. Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar match. Well, it was better than expected, but I gotta say it was really difficult to watch. Especially the first two German suplexes. I thought Daniel Bryan got another concussion, he was acting weird, probably because of a heel turn, but I was really confused. He tried to win the match the same way he won the WWE Championship. It really looked like he's about to win against Brock Lesnar, and even though Daniel Bryan lost against Brock Lesnar, he looked stronger than he did before, even in defeat. The same thing happened with AJ Styles last year, and these two Brock Lesnar matches were the best matches he had like since 2015, and it just proves that if Brock Lesnar wants to have a good match, he can. He's just lazy. What disappointed me is the Survivor Series match, because I was expecting Shane McMahon to get replaced by Randy Orton. Turns out Shane McMahon was the sole survivor of SmackDown Live. And as a whole, this pay-per-view was really good in my opinion. I would give it 8 out of 10. I really don't appreciate the fact that SmackDown Live got destroyed, but at the end of the day, you guys know what I value the most in the WWE. Different. As long as it's something different than we've seen last year, I'm okay with that, but I expect SmackDown Live to kick Raw's ass next year. The biggest problem I have with this 6-0 is the fact that they're not really using it. And what I mean by that is that if you buried SmackDown Live, I would at least expect some storyline continuation with that. They just moved on, so there was really no reason for SmackDown Live to lose. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on The Miz's face turn. Let me know your thoughts on Survivor Series, Raw, and SmackDown. Which show was better? If you want to support the channel, make sure to click that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, the Great One. Peace, love, and hugs.
Sean's View hits it fast all night long.